You're only a what if away from great summer holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Today, all is revealed.
Revealed. We find out why Stav Davidson has picked up and gone to Amsterdam. Will he return?
Oh, you think he may not?
Or maybe he likes Amsterdam so much he's found himself. Eat, Pray, Love tour is what I'd like to call it.
Eat, Pray, Love.
That's what, you got to find yourself somewhere.
Yeah, that's the place to go.
Yes.
We find out why he's there and all of the clues sort of come together. So
Yes.
the whole thing makes sense. He said he's been dropping clues on us for weeks and months.
Yeah.
So we'll get into all of that. Let's roll today's podcast.
Hey, it's your boy, Stav Davidson, and if you're listening to this, the future of Brisbane radio is in grave danger. Abby and Matt and everyone in Brisbane, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find where I am and what I'm doing to return me to Brisbane radio. The clues are in front of you. They have been for a while. The world is counting on you. The message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Brisbane.
Yes, last Monday, Stav Davidson went missing. He was on a plane. And look, it's been revealed that he's in Amsterdam, but we have to find out why before he will return.
And let's not just let that go by the wayside. Sus as. Oh, I'm playing. This is a game for radio. I'm in Europe.
And Maddie, keep talking, because when the reveal comes, you're going to find out how responsible you are for this entire scenario. And I can't wait for that to happen.
Finger pointing, of course.
Yes, well, Matt's
Well,
going to
when
say
you
that-
point a finger, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you, my friend.
No, only three. Only three, because your thumb points up. But anyway. Pew, pew. Damn it.
So you've given away a lot of clues so far, and people have to see if they
Yes.
can guess what's the reason why you've gone for a week in Amsterdam.
All right, Jody's there in Wacol. Why has he done this? Where is he? What's he doing?
Hey, I actually reckon he is in a yacht, at a yacht festival.
A yacht festival, that's quite specific. You are into yachts?
Oh, no way.
But
Oh, my stepdaughter was over there last year. There was like a festival over there, so I'm like thinking some of his clues were saying that he was actually there. So I'm like, maybe.
yes, a yacht festival. Maybe he's seen the show. And he's decided to work
Below
on
Decks?
it.
Yeah.
Work on a yacht. And I'm just saying that you probably wouldn't be one of the guests.
That's hurtful. I don't know if I could even spell yachts, to be fair. I know there's a silent U. I hadn't heard about the yacht festival, but I can tell you that I am not here for the yacht festival, although I do like the cut of your jib, which is a nautical joke.
Okay.
Okay.
Mark's there. Hey, Mark, why is Stav in Amsterdam?
I reckon he's in there for Oktoberfest.
Oh, Oktoberfest, which famously is in September. It doesn't make any sense. And lots of steins and lederhosen and whatnot. I wish I could make it to it. My schedule is pretty tight. I can't make it to Oktoberfest. That's not why I'm here, but I would like to have partaken in it if I could have. Sorry.
Right. His schedule is pretty tight. Is that
You
another
got a
clue?
schedule.
Well, the concert's got...
The
sorry,
what?
said too much.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Next guest, please.
Daniel, where... Well, we know the where. Stav's in Amsterdam. Why do you think he's there?
I think he's there for eye surgery.
That would explain the schedule.
Oh. Who said that? Come closer. Eye surgery, like the Turkish teeth that we talked to before. People going overseas to get procedures done, and they do great eye surgery in Amsterdam. No, I'm not here for eye surgery. I can say that I am not.
All right.
A lot of
Now-
people have been guessing that because you had to go and get your glasses before you went on a
I
trip.
did.
And Maddie thought
Yeah.
that was all a clue.
Yeah. Now, let's hang on. Let's not just let it slide over that you dropped the word concert there.
And how
Sorry,
old-fashioned that is. I went
So
to a
you
concert.
break-
So, and you
break-
look
break-
genuinely like I was not meant to say that. You look like you've been sitting down with good cop, bad cop, and you've accidentally given away information
I think I might be going through a tunnel, Matthew. I'm going through a tunnel. You're
Tani.
breaking up. I can't.
With that being said, why do you think he's in Amsterdam?
I believe it's a well-planned stag's do.
Oh,
Stags do. No, but I will say I have seen a lot of stag do's here in Amsterdam. It seems to be the place where Brits come to do their stag do's. I've seen a lot of men in dresses and a lot of sashes and a lot of hens nights too.
Ooh.
So, but no, that is not why I'm here. No.
all right. There we go. Well, with that being said, all of that is incorrect. All the clues are on our socials and also on our podcast as well. And the bonus clue there, of which wasn't meant to be revealed, concert.
What was it?
Concert.
Concert. Maybe it's something for the 5-star flyaway. You know, we've been doing that.
Well, that is what
across the
everyone
day.
said,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the last one we gave away was to Vegas.
Yeah, but there's a new one every week.
And you get to see Stav in Amsterdam. I mean, I don't-
It would be a wild show. Let's just say that. It would be a show
Wow.
for sure. All right.
I'd buy a ticket. I would buy a ticket.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Yeah, it was a great game on Saturday. I love it when I even get text messages from you when you're watching the game. I'm like, way to go. It was a bit of a nail biter as the Lions took on the Pies. It was it's a rematch, you know, from the grand final when I was there. And I started crying at the loss and so did the kids.
Yeah.
At the end there, had the MCG. God, you just remember those moments so clearly that it's such a brilliant payback. And I think the boys had me nervous at some stage in the second quarter. I was like, what are we doing?
Well, that's what makes sports so great, isn't
Yeah.
it? That there's one person who's so elated, but on the other hand, there's other people who are so devastated.
Yeah, friends invited us to go and watch it at their house and they're big Pie supporters. And I was like, no way. Because I just didn't want other people to be there that weren't a supporter of those two teams talking.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, you're like, no. So I just paced the whole time.
Yeah.
My kids were like, do you want to see? I was like, no.
So you'd already booked everything.
Well,
You'd already booked and paid. The only thing you don't have yet is the tickets.
I get really superstitious with it. So the last 3 years, I've booked accommodation and flights early. So I was like, that's great. That's a good sign. So I booked all accommodation and flights. And now since COVID, it's so good because you can just refund them.
Yeah, get credit.
But the thing is, I booked so much accommodation depending on what would be the results. For example, if it happened to be, which it wasn't going to be, a Crows versus Lions, the whole family would be going. And if the whole family are going, then we've got to book family rooms. So there's certain hotels that I would book at. Problem is, a lot of these times I book during the game or after the game, and I can't remember where I've booked. So
You're in an emotional state. You don't know what you're doing. You're
Exactly.
in a fugue.
Yeah.
You're
so
in a fugue.
I have to make sure I know, because you know what they do? You put down your credit card details and the payment doesn't come out until the day before.
No. Okay. So
Abby could have been a little bit too excited and forget. So I got to make sure that I can go through all the possibilities.
So all the sold out accommodation in Melbourne is because
Is
you got
Abby
pissed
not knowing when she
and booked out the whole city.
booked out the
I
place?
haven't. I keep saying to people, hey, if you haven't got accommodation, let me know. And a friend was like, yeah, I don't. And he's like, where have you booked? I said, I don't know. I'll get back to you.
There'll be
It
a,
was
there'll
the
be
same
a-
thing that happened with Jesus. When there was a game on, and Abby had booked out all he had was a manger. All he had was a manger.
Just going to be my middle son and me going as well, because he's a true diehard Lions fans. And I was like, it's so expensive. So if you guys want to support Crows, boo-hoo, you're not coming. So Scott's really jealous now because the Lions are obviously very close to him. They're his second team.
Yeah.
I was like, no way, you're not
Second.
coming. So I've just gone like it's just him and I. I've booked an MCG tour. I've never gone on it. So you get to go around the whole stadium and have a look at it. And then there was another option I thought of you, that you could do an add-on. You can do a tour of the lawn, like the grass. You can go and speak to the groundskeeper and they
Oh,
go.
you may as well just do that and not even watch the game. If you want to go,
no way.
go for the Super Bowl with
I
it.
actually looked at it. I was like, who would
That's
book
Maddie's
that?
grand final.
I know.
That's
That's
Maddie's grand final.
Who would book that?
Legends.
Yeah.
Would you
When
do
you
it?
watch the Super Bowl halftime show, you're like, that's damaging the grass right there.
No,
That
they know how to
podium is
protect it
damaging the
properly.
grass.
They know how to protect it.
See,
Stav.
look at him. It is a lawn lesson experience at the MCG. You can gain exclusive insights into the renowned turf. You can talk
Can I
to
say they take the grass as seriously here in Amsterdam as Maddie does it?
Yes, yeah. Did you book a tour for that? Is that why you're there? Ooh. How funny would that be, though?
Yeah, that would be mad, though. That would show you. They'll even show you with the cool thing.
The cool thing.
About like how they put the cricket pitch in.
I know,
The cool thing about grass, they
Well,
will show
is it
you
they
that.
play football and cricket there, so everyone
Yes.
thinks, they got to mow in the
my
Well, yes,
God,
it's
how
the
did they
Melbourne
do
cricket
that?
ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
They don't. I'll tell you how they do it. They crane it in, mate. They take they've got a section they take out of the middle of the joint, and they've been working on the cricket pitch already, and they
Yeah.
drop it in.
It's only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They're scientists, these fellas. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
I think
didn't.
we should have zigged when we zagged there. That we went off on a tangent.
How
we
much is
shouldn't have.
I didn't.
I might.
Do you want to come over and just go to the
I'll get it for you
MCG
for your
lawn?
birthday.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm meant to be away on holidays with my family, but I might just pop to Melbourne with you guys, do my little experience there, and then come back home again.
What do you get the guy that's got everything? I don't know, but I wonder if they do it here. It's a missed opportunity if you don't do.
Oh, it really is. I
true.
agree.
That's true.
I agree with you. I reckon I could muster up half a dozen blokes easy who'd be like, yeah, let's
Would you
definitely
like to go on
and
a
do that.
grass tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I could
It's not
probably
bad.
say in the group chat, let's get on the grass, and then they may be disappointed when we get there, but...
Well, to be fair, I have been saying to all my friends who wants to go for a head job because we're booked into what you got me for Christmas.
oh,
for
no,
my
that
birthday.
is what you think
Oh,
it
is
is.
that what? Oh, I thought it was a head massage. Go me.
No, it is.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
This is the first time I have travelled internationally by myself. I think this is the first time I've travelled even interstate by myself, because normally you've either got your friends or your family with you, but I'm
Is it
flying
amazing?
solo this time. It's interesting, it's scary, and Abs, I would say to you and what you often say, the responsibility entirely falls on me for everything, because if I lose my passport or if I don't get to the boarding, I don't have someone going, we need to be here now. You
That's
know
so
what I mean?
crazy. So that's like you're like the woman in every relationship. Because I travel with heaps of people and the sole responsibility is still on me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes, it's been an eye-opening experience, and the city itself, Amsterdam. I never thought I would ever end up in Amsterdam, and why I am will be revealed later on. But it's an interesting town. They have canals, so they have boats that take you
Yeah, it looks
places,
like
kind of like
Venice, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of the same. And they have the and look, I don't want to cause upset to any Amsterdamians that may be listening in Brisbane, but their accent is such that it's hard to tell when they're angry, because I saw two canal boats collide. And one of them was obviously in the wrong. It was like a fender bender that you would see on the road, right?
Yeah.
It was like a fender bender. And they started arguing, but it still sounded like they were just chatting, because it was like, is
it Dutch? Is that what they speak? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dutch. Yeah. It's
So do
Dutch.
they not
Beautiful
yell?
language.
Was one of them...
No.
Right.
No, they more go they more go disappointed teacher rather than angry parent, if that makes any sense.
Right.
But you don't know what they're saying.
Yes.
Maybe they're the type, where it's those real awful threats, but just...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
be.
Wait until you get back to where your boat's going to be. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's one of those towns where you
Gonna be
can
slashed. Yeah.
you can go into a shop, buy yourself a beer, and then take that beer out and walk the streets while drinking a beer, which I always enjoy. I think most places should be allowed to enjoy an alcoholic beverage while walking down a main
Don't you think
thoroughfare of
that's
a street.
only for the tourists, though? Because the people that actually live there generally don't do that. It's like when you go over to Bali, you can do it, but you don't see
Yeah.
any locals going, yeah, cool, I'll buy a drink and walk down. And the same in Vegas. Yeah.
Well, they're all at work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Australia's like the only place in the world, really, that you can't do that, is it? Besides from Muslim countries, because they don't have alcohol at all.
But
I
is
think
it
so.
illegal
Yeah,
to
yeah.
walk in an unlicensed premise? Like you can't just go and walk down the street? I don't know.
No, you can't. You can't.
No, you
just
can't
drink
take
grog
alcohol
anyway.
out of a-
Yeah.
In parks,
No.
anything? What's
No.
the rules here?
No.
Well, I mean,
No, they give a blind eye at a barbecue, but
Yeah.
but you're still not technically supposed to do it. No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then there was also, I mean, you guys have been making a point of the fact that I am in Amsterdam, and it does have that reputation of being a drug haven of where you can get whatever you want. And
it's weed, isn't it? Where that's where you go to cafes and they have all the brownies, right?
You don't go to cafes. Cafes is where you go to get coffee.
Yes.
Coffee shops is where you go to get drugs.
Okay.
Right.
All we're saying, Stav, is you better have a really good reason to be in the homeland of hookers and drugs.
But it's been a week and you're still alive.
I've been here for a week, so this this is going to need just, some sort of an explanation.
Yeah, and when do I reveal that? That's like in like an hour and a half. I reveal it.
Yes.
Okay. Let me get working on that. Okay. Shorter. Okay. Let me get working on that. Yeah. No, but I've got a decent reason, and it's not even my reason. It wasn't even my idea.
So you got a decent reason, okay, and it wasn't your idea.
Wasn't my idea.
So someone has,
Yeah. Someone has told me to do this.
Did someone do your schedule for you?
I have been on a schedule for so long. Yes, someone did my schedule for me. Yes.
Okay.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
They say time flies, guys.
It does.
And it truly does, because on Saturday, we had a birthday party for my granddaughter, her first birthday.
That is unbelievable. And she's coming in here this morning, right?
She is. So Ethan and his wife Maddie are going to a wedding today. And so Grandpa
Monday
is
wedding.
Is babysitting.
Yes.
Yeah, they get married every single day of the week now.
I know.
Cheaper.
Yeah. Well, I think since COVID, everyone had to do the catch-up weddings, and then people were like, this is actually not that bad.
And then you only get to have the people that you really want to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So, Maddie is going to bring in baby Illyria probably in about an hour. She said to me, what time should I bring her in? I said, anytime. As soon as she wakes up, bring her in.
You've been so excited about this.
I'm really excited.
You're like, can I show her off? And the thing is, you're like, you would have never done this with your daughter. I remember that she was...
I did. I brought Eden in. Remember,
That's
I did
true,
a show with her hanging off me.
Yeah.
No, we'll see, it's different because we're constantly saying to them, can we have the baby, please?
Yeah.
And they're such good parents, unlike I was, that they go, no, we want to keep her.
And you're like, what?
I'm like, no, palm her off.
So was it a big party? First big party?
This is the difference, and I want to talk about this on 13, 10, 60. The generational divide, and probably how the generations are getting better. Because every first birthday party that I've been to, whether it was for my children, for my friends' children, have always been mainly about the parents.
I'm really surprised when there's a first birthday party and they invite other babies. I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, it's for their birthday. I'm like, no, that is to celebrate that we got through. Like there's a cake, but there's drinks. There was drinks, right?
Yeah. Well, there was a couple of bottles of champagne.
Oh, yeah. No, that's good.
So when I was at Area 51 with
Abby's disappointed.
No, but come on. Normally first birthday
just
party.
Just a couple of bottles of champagne.
I was at Area 51 for Xander's footy breakup,
Yes.
and I said to one of the other dads there, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm off to my granddaughter's first birthday. He goes, oh, you're going to be rough tomorrow, because he's same age as me.
Yeah.
I went, oh, no, this is... I said, no, my words were, I raised my son wrong. It's just a kid's party in the park.
Is this not the first one? Is this the priest? And then we're going somewhere else? No. I think that is good. And it is great that the generation they're saying is actually drinking way less than we were. And I was like, of course they are, because they look at us and went, oh, I do not want to be like them.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's good. But then again, remember was it his 18th or his 21st?
Oh, an embarrassment.
No, it wasn't embarrassment. But the people that got drunk were you and your wife. And they played cards at midnight. And I think you took photos and sent them. And we're like, what are they doing? It's midnight. And they're taking card games seriously.
Even at their engagement party, we were the last people standing.
And at the wedding? They flew out the next day, remember? On their honeymoon at 6 a.m.
They did. They left.
And we just couldn't get around. Why?
Well, yeah, because they're mature.
But to see you're still setting an example of what not to do.
Well, maybe I should continue my bad behaviour because my next two children will turn out great too.
Yeah.
But 13, 10, 60, this is the question I want to have is, are first birthday parties for the parents or for the child? I think, as you said, Abs, it's a celebration of we've made it through this. Because it's a really tough 12 months of a baby.
I actually had for my son, the eldest one, his first birthday party. Yeah. I did the invites and it was sent out as Scott's, I think it was his 35th.
Yeah.
So I sent it out and said, it's Scott's 35th, and then went brackets, our son's first birthday. So that's what we had. So it was a big celebration. And we said, and Scotty goes, I'll do something for them. We'll get face painting. And then he wouldn't pay for it. So he ended up he did some face painting.
Himself. 13, 10, 60. The wild kids parties. Adults, what happened? Surely you've got some stories. Surely you're with me that the kids party, especially the first birthday, is about the parents letting loose.
When does it go into the kids party?
No, well, it starts with the kids party.
Yeah.
They get the first 2 hours, I reckon.
First 2 hours. I just didn't know if you're like for the second birthday, is that about the kids, or it doesn't start until they're like third?
Oh, when is it about them? Your call's next, 13 10 60. You're at B105.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
My granddaughter, little Lyria, had her first birthday party on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And it was interesting to see how the generations, we always put crap on the generations below us, but I think they're doing it better than we did, because a mate of mine goes, oh, that's going to be a big night. And I said, nope, my son is responsible and it's at a park and it's about the kids. Whereas every first birthday party we've ever thrown was about us.
It's about us. And how many kids were actually there? Because they've got a lot of friends that have kids already, right?
Yeah.
Like they've all had kids young.
Yep, there was heaps of kids. And then all the little cousins and stuff were all there, aunties and uncles. So I was just, proper granddad. I came, I cooked the barbecue. Then I put all the presents in the back of the ute and then dropped them off at their house for them.
Did you
and
actually
went
look
home.
at them and like, hey, where's the after party? Oh, we're done. Oh, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, didn't even have a beer.
Didn't you?
No.
Wow.
That's because you expected them to be there and didn't realise you had to bring your own.
But also, too, it was just, they had bottles of champagne there, but I was like, it
yeah.
just doesn't, I guess I'll just
Well,
stand
the thing
over
is,
the
they're
sausages.
not, because remember, it was such a shock to our system where we were like, oh, celebrating getting through. Where they're like, what are we getting through? It's been a really crazy year. She sleeps. She eats well. We haven't found it hard.
But she's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's what we
what
were
they're
celebrating.
celebrating.
Yeah, but they haven't found it really hard being parents.
No. So, 13, 10, 60, just looking to get a bit of support here. Tell me I'm not alone. Tell me that
You might be.
the first birthday party
Okay.
is meant to be an all-out extravaganza for the parents.
Jess in Park Ridge. First birthday parties. What happened?
Hello, how are you?
We're great.
So my husband and daughter actually shared the same birthday, which is very full on. For her first birthday, it was my husband's 30th. So we had planned to have the day for my daughter, Willow, and the night for my husband. Well, that turned into the whole day about my husband. So we ended up playing football, and there was a lot of men being thrown around, injuries, and, ended up a very messy day and night. We had the cake for my daughter, and the rest was all about my husband, and I assume continuing into the future it'll probably be the same thing.
Do you know what I've realised it is? I think a lot of dads use it as the opportunity of, I didn't wet the baby's head. This is our opportunity. Never got around to it. Do you think that's...
I don't think I ever wet my baby's heads. And I know who definitely didn't wet Cola's head.
Oh, yeah, Scotty.
Anyone come to mind, Stav?
That's what he keeps saying. He's like, you guys have to go to Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you've hit the nail on the head there.
That's the first thing he said about you being a grandfather. And I said, did you text him congratulations? And he goes, oh, whoops. No, I will do that.
No, but I know he meant it.
When are we winning the baby's head?
Stephen. Hello, Stephen.
Yeah, how you going?
Mate, what happened at your son's first birthday? It was on the weekend.
Yeah, it was just on the weekend, just gone. And, yeah, I can confirm that the parents definitely, it's about the parents being wasted.
Oh, no, Stephen, celebrating getting through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You heard him. He said what he said.
Don't get me wrong, it's all about the kid, and it was for the first half of the day. And then as the kids start going down for bedtime, then it becomes about the parents. And
Yes. Did the wives have to put 2 babies to bed that night? First the kids and then you guys?
Well, I think I was putting 2 babies to bed because the wife got more wasted than I did.
Yeah. Well, she was celebrating getting through.
She had a good one. She had a good reason to, so good on her.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Hey, it's your boy, Stav Davidson, and if you're listening to this, the future of Brisbane radio is in grave danger. Abby and Matt and everyone in Brisbane, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find where I am and what I'm doing to return me to Brisbane radio. The clues are in front of you. They have been for a while. The world is counting on you. The message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Brisbane.
Yes. This time last week, we were still trying to work out why Stav hadn't arrived for the show. We thought you'd slept in, spoke to your wife, and she's like, no, I haven't seen him since Saturday. So he's
She was
gone.
very chirpy too.
She was very chirpy. She said everything's really great. We had a birthday party for the dog without him here, so it was all worked in really well. Hope you get an outfit for the dog for his birthday over in Amsterdam. We know you like the dog wearing outfits. But there was a lot of clues, wasn't there, that he gave throughout?
He did, old Stabby boy. We are going to take some more guesses right here before the big reveal. Let's recap some of the clues and incorrect guesses we had along the way so far. Here they are.
Where in the world is Stav Davidson?
He's definitely not at the house. It's been Raws a night. He left on Saturday with the car.
Stav actually came into my store a couple of weeks ago. Specsavers Lutwich. He came and picked them up on Friday. He was very excited that they came in time for his trip.
Everywhere I walk, I pass another cafe. It feels like I'm in Melbourne laneways. You know, the little back streets of Melbourne, the little cafes there. But I can tell you, I can guarantee you, I'm not in Melbourne. Abby, you're a Lions fan. Strange thing is, I haven't seen many Lions fans, but I've never seen so many Crows fans all in one place.
Stav is at the Brisbane Conventions and Exhibition Centre.
I think she'll have to be in Adelaide.
The Gold Coast with Chris Hemsworth.
He's staying at the Esplanade Hotel in Fremantle.
Being near the water, everyone's coming up to me and asking, you row? No, I don't row. But I've been walking around for hours trying to burn off brekkie and lunch.
Where in the world is Stav Davidson?
Kai Lohman joins us.
Do you have any guesses where you think you might be?
Well, it's good to see he took my advice from where I've been holidaying, somewhere not in Australia.
I'm leaning towards Amsterdam.
I can confirm I am in Amsterdam. The reason now is why.
The why.
I believe I've been there for the Fringe Festival.
I think he's there for the Maestro Improv Comedy Competition.
I think he's over there for his daughter Rory's wedding.
What? Do you know how old Rory is?
22? 24?
She's 12.
What?
I know.
Oh.
But in Amsterdam, that's legal.
No, that is not. That is not.
Oh,
The world is counting on you. Good luck, Brisbane.
So, it's all about the why.
Why you've gone to Amsterdam.
And as we said,
why.
Amsterdam is all about the red light district, the edible bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces.
So, you better have a good reason, mate.
Well, Matthew, I do have a very good reason. I do. I actually do. And it will all make sense very, very soon. But I believe we've got someone on the line who has a suggestion as to why I am in Amsterdam, and she may be very close.
Anna in Jindalee, welcome
Hello.
to the case.
Have you been a detective the whole way?
I have. My daughter and I have been listening since the beginning, and we think we figured it out, like, at the very, very start.
I can hear her giggling in the background. She's like, yes, I'm off from
She's
school to
very
be able to
excited.
answer this. Okay. So why do you think Stav Davidson has gone all the way to Amsterdam?
To Amsterdam. From the very beginning, there was that first little blurb where it was Taylor Swift talking, but he was saying, no, that's the wrong voice. And we thought, okay, something to do with August, September.
She's been silenced.
Have you silenced her? She's onto the
I don't
case.
want to.
Hang on, we're going to have to get
We're
the
going to have to get
producers
back because
try
she's
and-
so excited.
Yeah.
Her daughter's probably
That
hung
wasn't
up
me.
the phone
Yeah.
and just go,
Yeah, that wasn't
no.
me.
She cut out, we might think it's a big thing, but also too horrific mobile reception around Brisbane.
Opposite of terrific, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours has got really worse lately. Every time I talk to you, mine just cuts out.
Cuts out, yeah. I also have a patch between here and Suncorp Stadium where it drops out and sometimes it won't reconnect.
Oh, yes.
And I can't figure out what
Ours
it
is
is.
at Stanley Street going up from Camp Hill. Who knows?
You having issues in Amsterdam?
Not so far, apart from when we talked to Anna. That
Yeah.
was the only
Oh,
thing.
okay. All right,
Yeah.
she's back. Anna, are you back?
Okay.
Sorry, where did you lose me?
I don't know, but I just like that now he's European. He's like, Anna, tell us, not Anna. But anyway, all right.
August.
So
We lost you at August.
So you knew
Oh,
that
you
it
lost
was
me at August.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So August, and that was we thought. Oh God! So August and everything after is a Counting Crows album. Okay. Then he
Their
was
first
definitely
album,
on the
yeah.
plane. Yeah, their very first album. And then Specsavers, he needs to be able to see properly. So maybe that's to do with counting. We guessed Amsterdam really early because he was saying the bridges and the bikes and everything.
Yes.
Biggest clue though for the early on was Brisbane Radio's In Grave Danger. Grave Danger is a remix from Sia and Counting Crows. So that basically hit us straight to it. Counting Crows are playing in Amsterdam today, the 22nd of September. And you were saying Crows fans, you could see heaps of Crows fans. Basically everything after that just started confirming that we think it's Counting Crows in Amsterdam.
Right. Are you a Counting Crows fan or did you just...
I am, yes, I am. Yes.
There you go. Or did you just roll out ChatGPT? Because I'm onto you. I'm onto you,
Darcy,
ladies.
did we use chat? We didn't at all. Round here is one of my
Nice.
favourites.
Okay.
Mine too. Mine too.
Stav.
Yes.
Is she correct? Did you fly to the other side of the world just because your favourite band happened to be playing there?
I can say that I'm not around here because of these perfect blue buildings, and I'm certainly not in Omaha, somewhere in the middle of America. But me and Mr. Jones have been hanging out, and I have come to Amsterdam to see one of my favourite bands, the Counting Crows, perform live.
Oh, listen to you. What's your daughter's name?
Darcy.
Darcy, you are
Darcy.
very, very clever. And for getting that, Stav will get her whatever she wants from Amsterdam.
Whatever you want, Darcy. Whatever you want.
I'll make some suggestions.
There we go. You worked it out. See, we worked out Amsterdam pretty early on, but we just couldn't figure out between us the why.
Yes.
And
Now-
Maddie, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This was all your idea, Matthew.
See, that I don't
Why
know.
was it his
Your
idea? Because he said for you
You'll
to...
find out. You will find out soon. But it was
Okay.
his suggestion that made this all happen.
So the other thing is you've been going on saying that you've been dropping Easter eggs for months. Now,
Yes, months.
we don't know that they're Easter eggs until we find out that it's
I know,
Easter.
because we felt bad because we're like, what did Stav say again?
Yeah.
And you have said a lot.
Well, I wasn't listening. Why
Oh,
would I
no,
be
we
listening
were,
to
but
Stav?
you always
No.
say random stuff, so we think, oh, yeah, okay.
She's got you there. We're going to replay all the clues up next, and it'll all make sense. We're going to kind of explain how they all come together. Stand by.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Hey, it's your boy, Stav Davidson, and if you're listening to this, the future of Brisbane radio is in grave danger. Abby and Matt and everyone in Brisbane, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find where I am and what I'm doing to return me to Brisbane radio. The clues are in front of you. They have been for a while. The world is counting on you. The message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Brisbane.
Yes, he disappeared last Monday and has turned up in Amsterdam and been there for a whole week to go, as we just heard, Anna from Jindalee got it right, to go and see the Counting Crows.
Why Amsterdam? Why are they not coming to Australia, or is they not?
I didn't know why Amsterdam, and again, I will point out, Matt, that this was your fault. I'd never seen them live, but yes, Anna was right. She got the fact that I was supposed to be coming here to see the Counting Crows, and now it comes down to the point where I tell everyone how obvious I've been about this, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. I almost just said it out loud. So for people that have just caught up, I'm in Amsterdam for reasons that haven't been explained yet. Here's the explanation for it. Please to enjoy why I am in Amsterdam.
Where in the world is Stav Davidson?
For an entire week, I've had Abby, Matt, and the whole of Brisbane playing the biggest game of hide and seek in history. It took you some time, but you finally guessed where I am, Amsterdam. But now, the why. Let's recap the clues that led you to here. I'm looking out my window at the water. Don't know what colour it is. There are lots of cyclists riding over the bridges near me this morning. This is actually where I am staying right now.
At the Marina Lounge.
Everywhere I walk, I pass another cafe. It feels like I'm in Melbourne laneways, but I can tell you, I can guarantee you, I am not in Melbourne. Abby, you're a Lions fan. Strange thing is, I haven't seen many Lions fans, but I've never seen so many Crows fans. Being near the water, everyone's coming up to me and asking, "You row?" No, I don't row, but I've been walking around for hours trying to burn off brekkie and lunch. If you're white and bored, that's a clue.
Well, you said the whiteboard, so we went out and had a look.
We've just noticed he wrote Mr. Jones and me were here.
I don't think I fit in quite well here, so I think I'm going to have to buy myself a new fit. Maybe something blue, red, black, or maybe something grey. Pretty easy, right? So simple, hey? Well, if you'd really been paying attention, you had followed the breadcrumbs long ago, as I've been dropping clues within the show now for weeks. Like a superhero villain, I've been in control of this the whole time. I told you the clues have been in front of you all the while. There was this subtle clue about planes. The best movies to watch on a plane. These films are perfect for making the hours in the air fly by. The editors say the best airplane movies are comforting, easy to follow, and guaranteed to keep you entertained at 30,000 feet. And Abby, didn't you say you'd make an amazing detective?
It's great investigating things.
You love investigating
things. I just...
You've always wanted to be a detective.
Yes, a private detective.
PI.
But not the private parks, I'd tell everyone.
We even had this in Alpha Bucks.
A city.
Amsterdam.
A periodic element.
I even told you I might not be in on Monday.
Shall we return again on Monday? Do this all again, guys?
This Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll come back next Monday.
All right.
What, you had something on?
No. Good. Let me check the date.
Is the 8th?
No, I'm good.
You're good. Amazing.
Let's be honest, I've been dropping Easter eggs all over the place.
Imagine if we dropped Easter eggs throughout our show. No,
we wouldn't be that smart.
No.
We'd have to go, hey, we just dropped an Easter egg. Just so you know.
We drop them all the time.
And could I be any more obvious?
Morning, beautiful people.
Great
How
morning
are
glory
we?
this morning. That's a banger, that song.
Counting Crows.
Yes. Wish I'd seen them live. They came to Australia and I didn't go see them, and then they've never been back.
You could go to them.
Possibly. I don't know where they're playing, though.
I wonder how you'd find that out.
The clues are in front of you. They have been this whole time. Good luck, Brisbane.
So that's
you
how
could
it
go
works.
see them. You could go see them. And I went, oh, well, maybe I will. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll Google it and find out where they're playing, because Maddie said you could go to them. And I did.
So it's all you, Maddie. Does this work with everywhere we tell you to go?
First time for everything, but we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
Sure.
So, Maddie, your fault. Doesn't explain why you went for a whole week for what gig.
Stav.
Yep.
You should transfer everything in your bank account and every asset you own into my name. And like when you get back, you should head to Oxley and there's a
Good
house
idea.
that you could clean top to bottom.
But he's still got
Also, I must say, I'm very disappointed, because I've known you for years, Abs, and if I thought anyone would find me within the first 24 hours, because that's the most important part, the first 24, I thought it would have been you. And
Maybe
no.
I did, and I just didn't say.
Nice try.
So
That's fine.
when's the gig then? Tonight.
Tonight. So I go see the gig, and then I hop on the plane straight from the gig.
So you really did book your flights yourself for the first time.
Well, I didn't want to miss so many shows. I was, don't miss
Yes.
you guys. I have missed you guys the whole time I've been away.
I can't believe you went all the way to Amsterdam.
They were here
Well, that's where they
in
were playing.
Australia.
Yeah.
Why didn't you see them when they were here in Australia then?
Because circumstances, couldn't get the tickets. I had to work the next morning. You know, I'm responsible. So
I'm responsible. I had to work the next day, so instead I went to the land of marijuana.
You're making it sound like you got a wife and a family over there, but you just so happen taking them to the Counting Crows gig.
Is that what it really is? You've got a second family. And you're relocating them to Amsterdam. I tell you what, the Courier Mail want to run a story about that.
They probably won't, unless another station does it first.
I was going to say I've copied that whole situation off of another station. So that's
Brisbane's biggest game of hide and seek your second family. Don't put that one behind a paywall either. Right, good stuff.
Well, enjoy it.
Yeah,
I will try. I will try. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, get some merch.
There we go. Stav, Abby and Matt.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Hey, if you want $50,000, we're going to play Alpha Bucks tomorrow, guys. Here are some of the answers to make it even easier for you. 6 a.m, N is the letter. Nightlight, Neil Armstrong and Never Been Kissed. 7 a.m, it's R. And rugby, registration, rock, paper, scissors are the answers. 8 is I, Indian, Imagine Dragons and Ingham are your 3 answers. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You're only a what if away from great summer holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.